be able to just switch schools. Like,
Yeah.
At this one, go to another one, and be like, nah, we see it on the phone. We know what
I don't think they have school. Do they still have school dances?
Yeah.
She hit you with the I'm cool.
Literally. I work in the school, so the funniest thing is what you just said is like true, because it's like if they get in a fight, all the surrounding schools know.
Like me, circle yes or no. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes them more nervous.
Look at Johnny. He trying to slide into my DM. You know what I'm saying? Say they don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They too young. You don't know what I'm talking about?
They do get more embarrassed though, because if somebody expose you now, 10,000 people gonna see it instead of just your school.
Yeah, it's
a difference when you gotta walk up, because you like, man, if I get rejected, it's face to face.
Yeah,
This ain't ignoring no DM, you know what I'm saying? This face to face, like, no dice, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
literally.
Then dog walked you. All right, everybody good? Yeah, you straight?
Yeah.
On the levels, cool. Yeah, everybody, I think we good for the most part.
All right. Back at it again with another episode of Word Up Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Reed. I got my co-host, JC, with me.
What's going on?
I got my co-host, Travis, with me.
What's up? What's up?
On top of that, we got a special guest. We got Will Thomas in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my boy?
What's good, fam?
Man, it's good to have you on, man. We've been coordinating this for a good minute. So I was like, you know what, the window open, let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, let's make it happen,
It was,
man. I'm excited to be here.
Man, we glad to have you, man. Everything been good with you?
Yeah, man, I can't complain, you know?
That's good. That's
Life
good.
is good.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what. Trav, how you been, bro?
Been all right, man. Just traveling, getting out here, vacationing.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Man,
sir.
what's a few places you done stopped in?
I just got back from Minnesota here a few days ago.
Did you check out the Prince, you know?
The memorial,
His estate or whatever?
Yeah. But I've seen that as well before. I used to go to a camp that was like across the lake from the house that he.
Okay.
that he
Oh,
had and
okay.
all that.
Going
But-
to
Camps?
Yeah, man. But
He outside.
outside with it. But yeah, just a few
sure.
places. Kansas, of course. Where else did we go? Went up to Colorado, and then we got one more vacation coming up.
Oh, nice.
Where's that one,
Yeah,
too?
yeah. I'll tell you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Always tell when I come
When
back.
you come
I
back,
don't
I
like
hear
it.
you. I hear you. I hear you.
He said, I don't want y'all to try to ride on
You
the
know what
plane
I'm
with me to
saying?
Italy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you know.
Man, car
I
still in
feel
the
you.
driveway, porch light still on, all that.
I feel you. I
So
feel
on your next one, I'm going next Tuesday. You come back, everything gone.
You know what I'm
TV
saying?
missing. Had an Xbox. Nope, you got an X spot. That's what you got. JC, how you been, bro?
Man, good, man. Living life, man. Just new seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
New seasons is good.
Season.
Yeah.
What's in these new seasons, or at least what's planned in the new seasons?
I ain't saying.
Oh, okay.
All
Go
about
on, keep,
business.
go on, keep your business to you, my boy, my man.
Nah, man. I'm about to get married, man. So.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Look at him trying to take
Brother,
big boy
congrats.
moves.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Congrats.
I'm about to do
How
that.
was the proposal? Everything went sweet? Everything? You set it up something nice, or?
Yeah, man. It's gonna be straight. It's gonna be.
Oh,
straight.
okay.
You
I
haven't
come
did
up
it
with
yet.
I haven't did it yet.
Okay.
And so she don't listen to the podcast. So
I was about
we're
to say,
okay.
you
Oh, I was
just
about to
did.
say, hey, you gave it
Nah,
away.
yeah, okay. Nah,
I'm about to say,
we're
you
good.
just
said we
did, bro.
This is gonna be the episode she listened to, like the only one. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So I ain't never
That's
listened to the
funny.
show before, but
Right.
today
What's
I
up,
feel
man?
like
That's
it's a
what's
time to
up.
listen.
That's funny.
That would be crazy. Would that be crazy? She just mad. So you was gonna tell me something like that?
But see, I'm good though because our shows they don't get put out for like 6 months, so we're okay. You don't gotta worry about it.
You can say that for all day.
My bad.
Got me spilling drink and stuff. Hey man, I'm working. I'm trying to do better, man. This is what I was talking about earlier about them with them paying people to do stuff.
Oh, okay.
Somebody producing their stuff
Yeah.
and they get it done early. They just got to come on there and create the content.
Yeah.
we got to create it. We got to produce it. We got to edit it.
Okay.
It's work, man. It's
Yeah,
work.
I hear you.
It's work. So, man, listen. Some of y'all that do not know, Will Thomas is a recording artist. Hold on, let me do it like this. He is a Grammy-nominated recording artist. I'm speaking it into
I'll
the future.
take it.
Speaking into existence.
Right.
So, he just had a song come out 2 weeks ago called "Free." Right? Is
Yes,
it I'm
sir.
Free or Free?
Free.
Free. Okay. Yeah, you just had he had a sister on there, and the track going crazy. Matter of fact, you can talk a little bit about it, man.
Okay. Yeah, so the latest single is Free. My youngest sister, for those who don't know, I got 7 sisters, bro.
Sheesh.
So my youngest sister, Shawnee, she called me about this track, and she sung it to me over the phone. And when I heard it, I was like, "We got to do it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that when she sung it to me, I said, "We got to do it, and you got to sing with me on it." You know what I mean? And she obliged, and I think it's a great track. And the feedback that I've been getting so far, man, which is why I initially said we got to do it, because I told her, I said, we're gonna help a lot of people with this one.
Yeah.
Mental health is a big thing in our society.
Definitely.
And when I heard it, and when she gave me the backdrop on the song of how she even created, it wasn't called Free either. But the collaboration of us coming together, it was great, man. It was divine, really. And I told her, like, we're gonna help a lot of people, and the feedback that I've gotten back has been phenomenal. People just telling me, like, real quick, one lady told me, she said how she had listened to, she saw the song and clicked on it and listened to it, and an hour later, and she said that she was crying, but she said an hour later she was served with some divorce papers, and she said that the song was, in her mind, in her words, it was God prepping her for what she was about to go through. So you see what I'm saying? When you hear it, you know what I mean? You'll see what I'm saying, but I believe that it's going to help a lot of people. Okay. And Free is the third single off the latest album, Testify. So the album should be dropping at the end of July.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Are you doing an album release like Andre did, like that night when we came in there?
I'm debating.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to see. I'm going to see what happens.
Man, you know what?
I want to, but I know at the scale that I want to do, it's going to take me a minute.
Yeah.
So eventually, yes, I do want to do an album release for sure.
Man, you know what you could do?
What's up?
October,
okay.
So October, I'm performing October 27th.
Okay.
You won't. You can come on there and sing one of your songs for sure.
Okay, for sure. You already know I'm there.
Yeah, because I'm not I was telling him about it. I'm not a show person, right? So like when I get up there, I like to just get into that moment and just only worry about worshiping and stuff like that, right? But there's some people with a skill a little bit greater than mine that can do more, right? So when I know that's your skill set or something that you can do, I let you have that show. All I like to do is open the door and allow you to go there. You know what I mean? Okay. So technically it was supposed to be Jay Reed and Friends.
Okay.
But they went back. They came back and changed it. Was like just Jay Reed. So, but I'm keeping the same theme of what I got because it's not. For one, it's not even about me, but it's about the people that's gonna come on stage and go crazy and stuff. So I know I talked to JC about doing it. So he's still trying to figure out his dates and make sure he could work because he got an event around the same time. So so we're all trying to piece it all together. But we got our musicians and stuff. We just who wants to go up. So
I'm there, bro.
It's gonna be pretty good. So now, what's your so as far as testimony? No, it's Testify, right?
Testify.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Man, my brain is like 12 places. But Testify. Yeah. So what's the where so the origin of that? Where that started from?
Yeah. So I titled the album Testify, and that's off the first single that I released, which is Testify. Okay. And I believe the reason why that testify, to testify means to tell of the goodness.
Yes, sir.
And we do it every day, right? We if I were to say, hey man, I'm not from Omaha, what's a good barbecue spot? Y'all gonna tell me the rundown, right? Go here, go there, stay away from there. You know what I mean? No salt on it, no seasoning, right? Whatever, right? Yeah. So Testify, really, for me, it was just me being able to tell of the goodness of God and what He's done, and just a positive vibe, which is the way I was taking the album, right? So if you listen to the album, my thought for the album is like everyday music. You got to catch a flight, I got you. You going on a road trip, you going to Minnesota, I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's game night, I got you. it's summertime and we having the family reunion, I got you. That's this album. If you listen to the music, you'll see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the vibe of it. It's not just like like somebody was saying, oh, it's gospel, and I'm like, yeah, but if you listen to it, it's every day. It's not church. It's the message is still, nobody greater than you. You know what I'm saying? The message is still God, but it's every day.
Non-traditional type.
Yep. You in the gym? I got you.
Right.
I got you.
What brought you to that sound? Like, as far as like a non-traditional gospel instead of going the traditional route, what kind of brought you to that specific sound?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question. What brought me to that sound is I'm R&B by nature. Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I was a kid, man, my first concert was a Jodeci concert, right?
Okay.
And it changed my whole. I was like, I want to do that. You know what I mean?
Should be me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to do that. So it changed my whole. And I had got close when I was 20 years old. I was with this group out of Kansas City, and we ended up getting a record deal, right? And it's crazy, right? I was the youngest one in the group, and when they called me, I was excited. I'm like, we own, right? And they was like, hey, man, don't sign the contract. We not signing it. And I was like, why y'all not? Why? This is what we wanted. This is what we've been grinding for, right? Yeah. They was like, it's a bogus Now, hindsight is always 2020. They were like, this is a bogus contract. We not signing it. And like I said, I was only 20. I was the youngest dude. They were like a little older than me. And I was kind of mad at them. But now when I look at all the unsung and I see the people who were, and I'm like, these dudes were signing contracts, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't own nothing.
I watched the New Edition story.
Yeah.
And they had went on tour and came back and got $1, and I'm like, $1?
Yeah.
So hindsight is always 2020. Like, I was upset at the time, but now I'm like, man, what good would it have been for us to make them rich and we in the same position from when we started?
Who was can you say who the label was? Can you say? If not, it's cool. It's cool.
I don't think they're still in business. It was MCA.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're still in
They
business.
changed to something else.
Yeah.
They're not that anymore.
Yeah.
It's called something else.
Yeah. But that's who it was.
Okay.
That's some crazy stuff.
And and the group was cold blooded, my guy. Now we was doing R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was pre-gospel.
Section.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, keep it a buck. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it was, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? I was the one who shirt come off instantly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was wild hunted. You know what I mean?
How you
That
get
man
from
was-
Jodeci
he's always
to
hot.
gospel? How was that?
God, that's the only way, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, like, so I looked at it and I was like, well, because I could do anything. That's gracefully saying that. That's humbly saying that, right? And what I mean is, like, in the gospel arena, like, I have quartet songs. I got choir songs. I got the praise and worship songs. I have the traditional stuff. But this particular vein was, I wanted to do something that was for the people who may never come to my church. The people who may never Google or YouTube gospel music. They may be looking for a Tank or a Jagged Edge, and they gonna click mine thinking that's what they finna get, and I'm gonna give them something positive. I'm gonna give them. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them something where they can say, "Oh man, I didn't even know this was a thing." You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought gospel was where it had to just be foot stomping, hand clapping. You know what I'm saying? But I can give you at the gym. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You with your girl? I got you. We ain't got to, you know what I'm saying?
Are you not afraid of how traditional church people will accept your non-traditional style of coming to gospel?
Yeah, that's a great question, right? So at first I was.
Yeah.
You know, and then I had to say, well, gospel within itself, the word gospel means good news. That's what it means. It's not a reformation. It's not a certain, you know, like, for instance, we got so many different religions.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not a religion. It's good news. What's the good news? Now, for me, that good news is personally how my life has been impacted by God. So that good news is for me to share that, right? So I put it in the song where, you know, like, testify was just saying, like, woke me up this morning, started me on my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you listen to it, it's just a good vibe. It's a good, like I said, everyday song for those people, and that's who I wanted to reach, to go back to your question. What made me not concerned about what people would say that were in that religious arena, right, is the fact that I wasn't necessarily making it for them. I wasn't excluding them, but I wanted to reach those who, like I said, would not come into the four walls, which I believe we're supposed to do anyway. You feel me?
Yeah.
I wanted to go outside the walls and say, hey, man, I could give you this message, but I'm going to give it to you where you like, you know, you may reject it if I just say, hey, I got this church song. You want to hear it? No, I don't want to hear it, dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I give it to you where you like,
Meet you where you are.
I didn't even know
that part.
When I heard the beat, I thought I was finna get something else, and then you hit me with the, you know what I'm saying? Can I testify? Give me a minute to testify and let you know God is good. You see what I'm saying? So I give it to you like that, where you like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, youngin. You know
I've been liking this new wave of music because
Yeah.
I feel like you feel like we make a lot of church music for church people. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of
nothing wrong
people
with
who
that.
need church music that's in church because really the church is for struggling people, struggling souls, right?
For sure.
But the other part is we're supposed to be outreaching and bringing people in. You can't bring everybody in with bless that wonderful name. Like we with that. We with the
But
like
we've already had our mind changed. You see what I'm saying?
well, that's your fault you missed out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I love what you're saying because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Most people only go to church one time a week for those who go to church.
If that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe 2 times if they have some type of midweek Bible study or something of that nature. 2 times. So them other 5 days, you see what I'm saying? Are you still, there's no choir going home with you.
Right.
The praise team is not following you home to give you the rendition of what they just sung on Sunday. Can you Google and YouTube and stream those songs? Absolutely. Right. And I do. I'm not saying I don't listen to that. What I'm saying is that when I'm at the gym, I want something different.
Yeah,
I want
you need
something to hit
something
a little
different.
different. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
If I'm on the road trip, I may go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain. We're human, right? And we play different songs at a funeral than we do at a wedding. We play different songs at a barbecue than we do at church.
Right.
So what I mean by that is music is so powerful, right? It absolutely can put you in a certain mind frame. It absolutely
100%.
can put you in a certain space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people reject it and say, oh, the music that the kids listening to, that's not why they wilding out.
It is though.
It can absolutely put you in the space to wild out.
Yeah.
You're not listening. If we going to shoot up the club, we're not listening to Tank.
you
We're not
tell
listening to
specific songs
R&B.
to do
Yes,
that.
sir.
You see what I'm saying? We putting on something that's gonna put me in the mind
Unless
frame.
it's an R&B song about your girl leaving you and cheating on you.
Hey, yeah.
We shoot
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
facts,
that's what I'm
though.
saying. Like the
Yeah,
music
yeah,
is so powerful that it absolutely can put you in a certain space,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a certain mind frame, a certain vibe, a certain environment, right? So I just wanted something that I could take with me. The message didn't change. But the beat is gonna be, like I said, like, you know, you wanna go to we on a road trip, let's go, I got you. You at the gym, you wanna hear something a little bit more upbeat and something that's got you in a different space. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I just looked at it like I'm gonna do this particular project and make it everyday music, but the message is the same. You know what I mean?
I tell you,
That's what's up.
have you had a chance to hear Dron Taylor's new song?
I haven't.
What,
I
the
just
snippets
saw
of
the.
it?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Hey.
I just saw the snippet.
He's one of the like before he started doing his. He's one of my favorites. That's just me. I know he's local, and a lot of people they don't like to be a fan of a local person, right? But me, I feel like if you got it, you just got it.
Yep,
I don't really
he
care.
got it, bro.
But his new song is like that's my style of this new wave that I like.
Yeah.
Because it's not just a gospel song like you said. It's something that's about to creep up on you. It got a little groove to it. It got a beat because that's like a Ty Tribbett. He got some stuff like, especially his recent stuff. I'm like, okay, you know, everybody want to have that church experience, but sometimes church to everybody is different.
Yeah.
Church for him may not be glory, glory.
Yeah.
His might be something more closer to yours. church for him may not be bless that wonderful name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That may not be him, not the hands clapping, foot stamping, you know. So, he like the the more lighter stuff, you know, the palm color stuff. That's more him, but that's okay because we all got our flavor, you know. He's vanilla cone.
I do that. Yeah, no, I do that, but I can be able to put my own stink on it. And I can do my own flow and I can breathe the way I want to breathe on it.
And here's the other thing too, right? Like I said, we're emotional beings. So
right.
You're not gonna be the same way all the time.
100%.
There may be a certain time where you want to hear something more traditional.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why I wasn't really concerned about the flack I would get, or if anybody would say, what is he on? Because this ain't what we used to, right? I just feel like for those, here's the thing, I think it's very important too. I feel like for anybody who is contemplating doing something, and you have that in your mind that says, I shouldn't do this because they. If that's the thought process, you have to go back and say, wait a minute, why am I doing it in the first place? Am I doing it because I want people to co-sign on it? Or am I doing it because I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Okay, that's good.
You see what I'm saying?
That's good.
If you take they out of it, it's you see what I'm saying?
Right.
When I said I was going to do this project, I wasn't concerned about if I would have a million streams or if I said I'm going to release this project because in my mind I should have been and released this project. And I was like, you know what? The only person that I want to please is God, and to be able to say that I shared my gift. I leave what he's supposed to do, which is if he want to put gas on it, that's not my job to do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it if I wanted to, right? You feel me? So that's not my job to do it. My job is he gave me the gift, my job is to perfect it and share it. If it's up to him as far as if he wants to, whatever level he wants to take it to, that's a God thing. That's not my job.
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of people cancel their gift because they're thinking like, well, I'm never going to be as good as this person.
Right.
I'm never going to be what this person is doing. And they don't even jump.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, you know what? I'm not concerned with if it blows up, if people like it. I'm gonna put out what I like. I'm gonna make sure it's good according to me.
Yeah.
And that's all I set out to do. I'm not worried about what it does from that other perspective, because there's only certain things that God can do anyway. You feel me?
You preaching right now.
Yeah, man.
You preaching. And high key, like, we need to do something together.
For sure.
Like, for real.
Hey.
With your
Say when.
album making process, or at least with this album in particular.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What was the? Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say,
go
what
ahead.
was the full process? Do you make a ton of songs and kind of pick, or do you everything you record? Like, I'm making this for my album.
Yeah. So for this particular album, it's funny, and it goes back to what I was saying as far as you build it, they will come, right? My intention was never to do an album. It wasn't. Not when I first started, right? My intention was, let me do a single. Let me go through because like I said, I've been in the studio before, and I'm comfortable with being on the stage and all of that, right?
Right.
But when it came to the album, I said, it's been a while. My last album was in 2008.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, man, I'm sitting here on the gift. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm on the worship team at church. I sing at church. I share the gift that way. But my mind was like, somebody was like, when you gonna do a new album? And I was like, oh, I'm cool, man. I'm just my head down. I'm working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it kept replaying in my mind, like, why haven't I done it? I didn't have a good reason. I couldn't be like, because it was just really like, I ain't even thinking about that.
Yeah.
So I said, let me do a single. And I went in the studio, and funny thing is, that first song I haven't even released. It's not even on the album.
Really?
It's not even on the album, bro.
Man.
But what it did was, it got me hungry. It got me moving. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said, if you take a step, put the left one out, and the right one gonna come. And then you put the left one back out. The right one gonna come. You jump,
Yeah.
And you just and the doors just started to open, man. The doors just started to open. You know, my process is, I don't know about your process. My process is where the music tells me what to say. That's how I write. Some people write, they're writers. So they write and then they find music to go with it, or they have somebody create music around what they wrote, right? That's not me.
Yeah.
The music tells me what to say. When I hear the music, I'm like, oh, it's talking to me. It's telling me to say this.
Yeah.
My sister is the opposite. She's a poet. So she writes. And then we send it to the engineers and they make the beats around what she wrote. You know, and she wrote it as a song, so she's singing it. But she sends it and they make the beat around it. I'm a little different. The beat tells me what to say.
Okay.
So, you know,
Jay-Z
case in
with
point.
it. Say like Jay-Z with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little different. It tells me what to say. Yeah, I'm a little different, right? So, and I'm sure there may be a ton of artists like that where the music tell them what to say, but that's me. But that first song that I did, it's not even on the album. But I'm just grateful that I jumped. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now I have it's 11 songs on the album. That's what I'm saying. I got a full album, and I didn't even use the first couple of songs that I did.
In 2008 was your last album?
2008 was the last album. So so it's just funny, like once I started moving, like I said, the doors just started opening up. The tracks, people was like, hey, you like this? You like this? Sending me tracks, and you know, that's why I believe it's divine. You know, and I also believe that everything that God has created has a purpose, man. Everything. We know that, right? I'm not just talking about people, I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
Right? And so many people are out there and they feel, I hear this all the time, especially with young people, you know, and they trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing? Like, because you got social media, so it's a lot of mimicking. It's a lot of, well, I see them doing that, so maybe I'll do that. You know, but just because somebody else does it doesn't mean that it's what you're supposed to be doing. So with that, you know, so when I always talk to young people, I tell them like, man, your gift is, you're born with your gift. You can perfect the talent, you can perfect the skill, but the gift, you didn't create that. You born with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful, man, to be able to share it. You know, anytime you can, you know, prayerfully, my prayer is that I can make a living off of what I can wake up and do out. You know what I'm saying? First foot off the bed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, because I believe that it is my gift, you know. And, I mean, let me say one thing, too, speaking to that. You know, so many people think that, especially in our culture, right? Like, when I talk to my nephews and, you know, everybody, because, like I said, going back to social media, a lot of them think that, you know, the sports and the music, everybody want to rap. Everybody want to hoop. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say your gift is already in you, man. It could be, you know, a motivational speaker. I think that's so dope too, man. I think that's one of the dope. I don't know if y'all know I don't know if we can say names.
Yeah.
Eric Thomas, man.
Oh, yeah.
The first time I heard this dude, come on, man. Yeah. The first time I heard this dude talk, and I was like, my man standing up there in a t-shirt and some J's, and he was putting in work, bro. And I was just like, man, that is amazing where somebody can talk to you and make you be like, I'm about to run, I'm about to jump, I'm about to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when people in the society that we live in where they're mimicking others and they're gonna find out, you know, sooner or later that
this ain't for
I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? That's not
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to do. It's easy to get caught up in that because we see everything in front of us, right?
Right.
You know, back in my generation, you had to be around people to know what they were doing. You couldn't watch it on your phone.
Right.
You know, you had to have been there. Hey, man, y'all hear what happened at the park? You know what? Somebody had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Now you could just live stream and watch. You know, you ain't got to be there. But so yeah, I just think it's great, man. I mean, for me, I already won, bro, because I started off. I said I'm going to release this album, and I did it. That's a bar right there. I did what I said I was going to do. I already won. I don't care if nobody look at it. I did what I said I was gonna do, and I did it to the best of my ability.
Man,
That's a bar.
that's it.
You say you're gonna do it, do it. It wasn't easy. There were times where, you know, I don't want to get too deep because you know what I'm saying. It's my people.
Yeah.
But there were times where, man, I had issues with the music. I had issues with getting it cleared. I had issues with, I mean, it ain't cheap. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
It's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's not cheap. So it really became like, okay, am I really gonna do this? Because this is bad. Everything costs. You know what I'm saying? The music costs, the engineering costs, the mixing costs, the everything.
Right.
You know? So I'm just like, but you said you're gonna do it. Just keep it. No timeline. Who told you it had to be done in 2 months? Who told you that you were gonna go from 0 to 60 in 1 year?
Yeah.
Who told you that you were gonna be famous overnight? Yeah, they might have went viral, but that don't mean you're gonna go viral. You just keep putting the left in front of the right and keep on taking step by step, keep on pushing, keep on growing, keep on learning, and let God do the rest. Let God do what he do.
Man, it sounds like you got another gift in motivational speaking, right? Yeah.
I'm just talking, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking really, but I'm like I said, I really do mean that. I feel like I already won because I did what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it will never go away.
Yeah.
That's a gift and the curse of this social media stuff too.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Don't go away.
Some stuff ain't going away. You to put out there, and it's out there forever.
So you got you got your R&B out your system, man. You got
Yeah,
got it all out. That's
Yeah, it's out, bro. Like I said, the message now is, now don't get me wrong, you listen to the beats, you gonna vibe with me. Let's vibe, right? But the message is, because my life is not the same. You know, like I said earlier, you don't really need me to help you with your girl. You know what I'm saying? You got Tank in them, the Tyrese, they can get you right, bro. I want to put something out that, like I said, I still want to reach those who may never come into my four walls of a church. You know, I still want to let them know, like, hey, bro, if you dealing with something, you could be free.
Man.
You don't have to deal with the mental health issue. You don't have to deal with depression. You don't have to just be like, oh, these pills is, I guess this is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, the saying we have, it is what it is, right? No, you could be free, bro. You could be free. And I'm not just speaking off what I heard. You know, I'm talking about what I know. So that's why it's easy to write, because I'm speaking my experience. So that's why I testify. Somebody asked me about testifying. That's what I'm doing. I'm testifying. I'm telling you that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you what you can be. I'm telling you how my life was changed. I'm telling you. So I'm not, you know, some people are good. They ghostwriters, right? So you singing what somebody else wrote. You singing what somebody else created. I'm telling you from my heart. So it's easy for me to write what I feel or what happened to me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Ghostwriting is a beautiful thing.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
I know you're probably biased, but is this your best work to date? Your best body of work that you think you've put together to this day?
I would have to say so, and I'm saying that from this perspective. I believe that in life, you have to constantly grow. I don't care how old you are, right? You know, I think in our society, and I learned this too, because, you know, like I said, I was in the military, right? So I learned this, like sometimes when people retire, they start to go downhill because the purpose is no longer there. The drive is no longer there. They're just really just sitting around. They don't have the same drive to, oh, I got to put the kids through college, or I got to raise my kids. I got to make these ends meet.
Man.
They've retired, and in a sense, they've retired from life. There's no more growth. Now it's just existing. So for me, I can definitely see the growth in the two projects. You know, that was a long time ago, 2008, right?
Right.
So I can definitely see the growth in the projects and the growth in my life, you know. I was 20, matter of fact, I did the album back in 2006. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my 20s. You know, I'm 45 years old, so the growth alone, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if I was, you know, so the growth of it, man, and the maturity, right? You know, the maturity level and the growth, and then just the different mindset of, you know, they always say you should know your audience, who you're talking to, right? You don't want to get up and say a blind joke and you're in a room full of blind people. That would be foolish, right?
Y'all
You know
can't
what I'm
see
saying?
me.
You know what I mean? But you didn't know, right? That
Really
actually
don't
happened.
see
I heard somebody who did that. Yeah. He didn't know that the School of the Blind had came to a show.
Oh, man.
So he was making these jokes, not knowing the audience, right?
Like, y'all don't see what I'm doing up here.
You got to be able to read the room, right? So
Man.
You get
to answer your
canceled.
question, you know what I mean? To say the least, right?
That's cool.
Because everything now is so sensitive. You can't offend nobody. You can't really say nothing that goes against what somebody, you know, is thinking or what, you know, their
they got
movement, so
going
to
on,
speak.
yeah.
Yeah. If you do, you just got to be prepared because they cancel you nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Try to, yeah.
But to answer your question, I do think that this is. I'm already working on the second album, bro.
Man.
And I ain't released this one.
Got the bug.
I'm on my pop.
Yeah.
I'm on my pop.
I need that, man.
And that's why I feel like you just gotta one left, right, left, right. I haven't given it a time frame, but I'm already I'm 4 songs into the next joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just like, man, you know, when it come, it come. When it's meant to be, bro, it's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Okay.
Now, I said this to somebody the other day. If God doesn't force salvation on people, he's not going to force you to use your gift. That's the one thing that he would force. If he could force, if he was going to force something on people, it would be that.
Yeah.
But if he's not going to force you into salvation, he's not going to force you to go and share your gift. He's not going to force you to put out the applications because you're looking for a better paying job. He's not going to force you to be a better father or for you to be a better man or whatever it is.
Man.
He won't force you to do anything. But if you put the left one out and the right one out, take it step by step, keep on moving towards that goal, he will absolutely breathe on it, man.
That's truth.
You know what I'm saying? That's not even a religious statement. There's people who are not even religious that have used that principle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got one day I'm a. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
If I had $1 for every time, man, one day I'm a be. Man, one day I'm a go. Man, one day I'm a get. Everybody got some one day I'mas. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But most of them are in the graveyard because it's just talking. The action is the only way them one day Amas is going to become reality.
Man.
My man said he just came from Minnesota. He could still be saying one day I'm going to go to Minnesota. You feel me? Without putting some action, without taking off work, without putting some gas in the car, without saving up some bread, without booking the hotel.
Yeah.
It takes some leg work to make it happen. Or he could still be saying, one day I'm going to go to Minnesota. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody got some one day Amas. But until you put some action to it, it's just going to be that. You know? So, yeah, man. So to answer your question, yeah, I think this is my, I'm excited about the project because I know, you know, the work that I put into it. It's been a grind, bro. This album took me a year. So I didn't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Ups, downs, ins, out, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna keep moving. Setbacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to have a certain thing done, a certain step done, and it takes 6 months to get it done. But I'm like, nope, I'm gonna keep going.
Keep going.
Because I believe that that's how you really know if you really want it. Success does not make us strong or make us grow. Pain does. But nobody asks for pain. We ask for success. We don't ask for pain. We don't ask for, you know, they call it growing pains, right?
Yeah.
Because in order to grow, I remember my little
You
brother.
know about that, Jay? No, okay. Never
I
mind.
remember my little brother one summer. I'm short, right? My little brother about 6'1", right?
Yeah.
He's 6'1", and I remember one summer he kept complaining to my mom, my knees hurt, my back hurt, and she thinking he didn't hurt himself like out, you know, football or something like that.
Right.
The doctor like, no, he's just growing. He's just growing. Nothing wrong with him. He's just growing. My man shot up. You know what I mean? I used to look down at him. He's 6'1". You know what I'm saying? I had to back off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I had to back off a little bit. You feel me? So we don't ask for pain, but that's the only way to grow.
Yeah.
It really is. The things that you go through is what matures you, not success. So many people win the lottery, and what they do?
Blow it.
Blow it.
Man.
Because they were not prepared for what they got. The only way to really grow is through pain, man. It's through situations, life situations. It matures you, right?
Yeah.
Certain things happen to you. It makes you sometimes go and jump. Sometimes life got to make you jump. You know what I'm saying? Some people will never get out the boat. Never. Until something happens to where they like, I have no choice. I got to go.
Got to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell this quick story. So we went to, so for our anniversary, we went to Branson some years back.
Missouri?
And yep.
Yep.
And so one of the things we did, I'm gonna just be like straight transparent with everybody. Like, I don't play with spiders. I don't play with snakes. I don't play with heights. All right? Heights. Like you take me too high, I'm looking at you funny,
heights.
right?
Oh,
yeah, heights.
Okay.
That's a good story. Yeah, that's a good story.
So listen. So we go. We do cards and stuff. We do all the little adventurous stuff. I like to think I'm halfway adventurous, right? So I can do some things until our feet start getting higher, right? So we was like, you know what? Let's do zip lining.
Okay.
Now in my mind, I'm like, this sounds like it's about to be fun. Now I do know I don't like to look down and not see the ground. That's a problem for me. But I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. So I'll get up here. We do the first test run. The first one take you a little bit above this table. So you slide, you know. So I was like, oh, this ain't nothing. It's easy. I'm good at it. I know how to do the maneuvers and spin around. I'm good, all right? So I'm like, okay, cool. There's like, all right, we're going to the next one. So we go to the next one. It's a little bit higher. It's a little higher than that. It's a little bit above the lights. I'm like, oh, nigga, this is a breeze, you know. They go to the next one. All right, so this is where life changes. The steps start going higher and higher. So the funniest thing, so we're all going. Somehow I end up being the first person in line. They get to the steps. I don't know how I'm the first one. I'm like, so I couldn't turn back around, but because everybody's behind me, it forced me to have to keep going up.
Yeah.
First of all, this is embarrassing because I'm crawling up the steps. Like the higher I got, my legs stopped working.
I hear you.
My legs stopped working. And I was like, what's going on? But the funniest thing, so you were saying, like, if you don't have nothing there to push you, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing left but to do this, you're going to do this. So for me, that was already a conquering moment because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not walking up them steps for nobody. It's real narrow and all I do is wind up and it's super. I mean, like real narrow. So you're thinking like they made this when Harriet and them was escaping. Like this how it was. So I'm going up this thing. I'm scared in the mug, holding on tight, crawling up the steps in front of everybody. Grown man. And listen, it's about 12 of us. So these are all 12 grown people looking at me like, look at this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there army crawling up the steps. And so we got up there to the very tip of the pause. We got to the top of the platform. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. As soon as I got ready to get on, they clapped me up. They like, you ready? Nah, I'm gonna head out. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it was too high. But if somebody would have just pushed me while I was already clamped on there, I'd have just, I wouldn't have had no choice. I'd been terrified.
Without you being clamped, they just pushed you.
No, I was already clamped on. That's what I was saying. I was clamped, but I got to looking down. I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me, my boy. Y'all got this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and watch y'all from over here. And but if they would have just pushed me out there, I went ahead. But like I said, the initial part was already amazing because I had no choice but to go. You know what I mean? Because I'm like I said, I'm the first one in line. Only person in front of me is the tour guy that tell you how to do everything. Only person in front of me. I'm in front of all these grown men. I had to tough it up. This lady was looking at me. She said, "Well, at least he doing it." I didn't know how to feel.
You know what
I stood straight up. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make it up these steps." And then that wind blew. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna crawl back down and keep crawling." It was crazy, man. That changed my life forever, bro. But no, the next time I might try it though.
But you know what? Sometimes life. I say this to my kids. Life is undefeated, bro.
Yeah.
It's undefeated. You don't have to listen to what I say. You don't have to do what you don't have to take my advice.
Right.
But life is undefeated, right? And everything that my mother told me, hindsight is always 20/20. When I look back on what she told me,
Yeah.
everything, bro, not some,
Right.
not most, everything she told me, she was absolutely right. You feel me? I find myself telling my kids some of the same things that she told me. You see what I'm saying? That I didn't want to hear.
That's good.
You feel me? But that's what I mean. But sometimes life is going to force you to grow. Some people don't want to grow up. They still childish. You see what I'm saying?
They just get older.
They just,
that's
exactly.
it,
Age
that's it.
doesn't mean you're mature.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Almost pushed this Negro out the chair, man. See, I let the first one slide earlier. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
But
push
the
him out the
truth-
chair,
but
man.
the truth is, life is undefeated, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I got married when I was 22. And I got divorced when I was 23. Keeping it up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And I grew up. It forced me to be like, I'm tripping. I knew I was wilding out, but I wouldn't stop.
Right.
I knew I was, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew I was wild, and I'm like, man, but it made me be like, I did that.
Yeah.
You feel me? 100%, like I'm tripping.
I,
And now I've been married for 18 years, pushing 18 years.
Nice.
But it took, you see what I'm saying? It
Keep
took
crashing
me
and
to be
burning,
like,
yeah.
man, why did I messed up?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not listening. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody telling me what they need and I don't do it, then I'm tripping. Because I don't have to guess. You telling me.
Yeah, they
Right,
literally
right,
give you
right.
the
You
blueprint.
feel me?
Yeah.
But me thinking like, come on, man, you be all right. Like, it don't take all that. Whatever I was saying, I don't even remember, but I was tweaking. I was tripping.
Gaslight on
You
you,
know
you
what I'm
still
saying?
driving.
Yeah, now they got words. I just say I was tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But you know, the point I'm trying to make is like life will make you grow up.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Life is undefeated.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta listen to you don't have to listen to
You go find out
and you know
yourself.
what the crazy part is, bro? You know what the crazy part is?
What's that?
I learned this. The crazy part is there is nobody on the planet that goes through something that nobody else has gone through. Not one. I don't care. The most horrific situation, right? Somebody else, unfortunately, has had to
Been
deal
through it.
with
Right.
murder, rape, whatever you can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like nobody else has dealt with their father. Somebody else has dealt with whatever the
1,000%.
most horrific situation that somebody has dealt with. Unfortunately, somebody else has dealt with it.
Right.
So I believe that we're supposed to testify, which just means you're sharing.
Yeah.
Man, I was dealing with this as a kid, and it caused me to go into a deep depression. I never even really knew what I was dealing with, but it was depression. Or somebody saying that, you know, this happened to me and it caused me to have mental health issues. Somebody else is like, you helped me because I thought I was the only one. I thought I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We're supposed to, we were meant to connect. We were meant to communicate with each other.
Yep.
The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
Period. That means nothing new, generation to generation. Our generation is not dealing with nothing that, you see what I'm saying? 1,000 years ago, there was still homosexuality. There was still pedophiles. Whatever you want to, it's not new, bro. There was still divorce. It's not new.
Yeah.
And I think that's good for us to share with the younger kids so they not thinking like, oh,
They ended alone.
yeah, I've been bullied, and I know my dad wasn't bullied. Maybe dad was. I don't know. I wasn't bullied, but maybe somebody else was. You feel me?
They dad was.
Somebody was
Dad would
bullied.
definitely get bullied. I seen it. I did it. I bullied him.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody was bullied, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying is like if we be transparent and just tell them like what you just said. If we be transparent and say, look, man, you know, I know you're looking at me as dad, and I'm, you know, but when I was 12, it was some dudes that was bigger than me that was putting me in the locker, bro. You know what I mean?
That's
and I'm
wild.
not trying to be funny. I'm just saying to help him think, so he's not thinking like I'm the only one, because you have babies now committing suicide, man. 11-year-old, 10-year-old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because they're not sure how to handle it, they don't even want to tell nobody that I'm being bullied or I'm being pressured or I'm being. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't even know who to talk to.
That's what
even
I'm saying.
begin
They
that.
don't even know where to start, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's just great. That's the great part I think about social media is because it allows people to hear stories that they would have to be there to hear.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I didn't go to the like you said, I didn't go hear ET, but I can still get that motivation because he's sharing it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't have the money to maybe go to the show, but he gonna still give me some nuggets on Monday, the motivation on Monday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. So that's a great part about it, I think, too, man. But I just think that, just like this podcast and the different platforms out there for people to be able to, because you never know who you can help. You may be talking about something as simple as, like on YouTube, right? You may be talking about something as simple as changing a tire, but somebody needs to know how to change a tire.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the most minute things that we share could be monumental to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, they don't even know where to start. So at least you gave them hey, talk to your parents, man. You'd be surprised what they're not gonna come out and tell you they was bullied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But maybe they'll tell you Uncle Joe was bullied. You know what I mean? They might change the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna look at no punk in front of my kid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might change the name up a little bit, but you know what I
I
mean?
used to be a bully.
You know what I'm saying? And
This how the kid handled me. Yeah, this is what he did to make me feel bad.
You know what I'm saying?
That sound like me.
He might change the story up, right? But the message will help you out. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, that's what I need to do then. He gonna change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Stay a hero in your eyes, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell somebody the story. If I tell them the story, I'm coming in, I'm the hero.
Yeah,
he
you know
he
what
was
I'm
bullying us. I told him, man, you can do it, man. Swing back.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to take this punishment. That's what I told him, son. So I'm gonna tell you the same thing. You ain't gotta take this
You know what I'm
punishment. You can beat little Leroy up.
You know what I mean?
Fall else fails, bite his kneecap.
You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I used to do it all the time. You're like, what?
I know.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, man. So I just think that we're just, I think really, honestly, I think that's kind of what we're missing in society with the young men. Mm-hmm. I think the people who are embracing them are giving them a bad message.
Oh, 100%.
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
The ones that are embracing them and pouring into them, giving them a bad message, giving them a dead end message. I think that's what's missing. Back in the day, like I said, you had to be there, right? Mm-hmm. So, you had people who would see that you had some type of promise, right? And they wouldn't even let you get.
Yeah, yep.
No. You're not doing this. You finna be. You stay in school, man. You getting good grades.
They do that with the.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
NBA
letting you
players.
get caught up with me. You stay over there. We cool, but you can't get. You're not in the gang, bro. You staying over there.
Right.
You go do that. You know what I'm saying? You keep running them footballs. You keep. You know what I'm saying? You keep getting those A's. You keep doing what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was a real thing. Now we watching dudes with potential get caught up killing people. I mean, it's crazy.
Man.
How do y'all let him go? How do you let him go there?
What's old boy name? Hernandez.
Even in college.
Aaron Hernandez.
It's a black college guy now who done got
Oh
murdered somebody.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Because his homeboy, the one that gave him the gun.
Yeah, like how do you let
what is his
The
name?
meal
Brandon?
ticket
That's what I'm
take the
saying.
L.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, like the whole Michael Vick thing. I'm just like, how do you let
That was crazy to me.
Are y'all
Like,
crazy?
Moneymaker went to jail.
Come on,
no
man.
one was like,
Wait,
I'll
what?
take
Come
it.
on,
What I
man.
missed?
You got to be.
Remember Michael Vick went
Vick.
to prison for dog.
Oh, for the
You
dog.
know,
Okay.
But
That's
I'm
right.
saying, all the people there.
You got a cousin that could have been like, no, it's me.
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah,
let
yeah,
the-
yeah.
Then let him
The
stay a
meal
millionaire
ticket,
and
yeah.
Are you
give
guys-
you money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you
because
know what I'm saying?
They just not-
he just owe you. That's all. He got to look
Come on,
out for
man.
you. That's all.
Exactly.
You'll be out.
Come on,
You
man.
probably wouldn't have got as much time. He
Exactly.
famous. They made him an example.
They made him an example.
Yeah.
But I'm just going
that
back
don't
to
make
how,
sense.
you know what I'm saying? My generation is like, no, you're not coming down here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got you, young buck. You go do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But now we letting everybody take the L.
Yeah. Yeah.
The talented ones, the catch with the promise.
Look at my boy, John Morant. He ain't even from there, and he's trying to be,
example.
and ain't nobody pulling him to the side.
Prime
Like, hey, G,
example.
just chill out, dog.
Prime example.
I just need
How
to get
can
that
your
money.
friends even be riding with you? It's like, no, dude. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Because if you go down, we back to the Honda.
regular, you know.
We back in the Honda, bro.
Yep, we going back to the I know him.
Bicycles.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, we back walking.
Huffy.
So what we doing? Like, no, we gotta keep you
Yeah.
You in the league.
Yeah.
As long as possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he really, because I think he, I like Ja, right? Mm-hmm. You know who he remind me of? I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Derrick Rose.
Huh?
Young Derrick Rose.
That's what I was thinking the same thing.
That's who he reminds me of. Yeah. And I just feel like, I don't even know how long you got, Ja. Because you jumping out the roof,
man,
my boy.
unnecessarily
You know what I'm
jumping
saying?
high.
That play style.
My boy trying to dunk on everybody.
And it don't matter how tall you are.
It don't matter how everybody can get it. That's really what he. I mean, he trying to dunk 7 feet, whoever it is.
If you down there, so
here's
am
the
I.
crazy part. He's trying to dunk on every play.
Yeah.
If it's even a possibility, he dunking on every play.
It's very rare he
You know
shoot
what
a
I'm
jump
saying?
shot.
Exactly.
It's very rare.
So I'm just like, man, you got to pace yourself, bro, because he remind me of Rose so much.
Yeah. Explosive as
You know
heck,
what I'm saying?
bro.
But I'm like, are you gonna start having knee issues and ankle? He almost got hurt one time. I don't know if you saw the game, but
When the dude
one of the homies
undercut
called
him.
him when he came down.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, he just reckless. He's got to dunk on everybody.
He did it in the playoffs. Right after he hurt his hand, and he went up trying to dunk on somebody and came down and hurt his hand some more.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you got
was it on
to.
Anthony Davis or somebody? It was on somebody.
Yeah, he has no in between. It's either 10 or nothing.
Nothing.
I feel
You know
it,
what
man.
I'm saying?
I'm a go or I ain't.
Or nothing.
Nothing, bro. Either I'm dunking or nothing. It's 10 or nothing. There is no in between with him, and I just feel like it's a shame that they let him get in trouble again. And I'm not taking anything away from him. He is
got
grown.
lucky, too.
He is grown.
Barely, yeah.
I just hate that he didn't learn.
Yeah.
Remember what I told you about life? It's undefeated. I just hate that he didn't learn
Yeah.
the first opportunity he had to learn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now they talking about suspending him for the season. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Got 25.
25?
Yep. So
But
he
that's
got
not the
lucky.
league.
He got
That's
lucky.
his team.
No, I thought that was the league.
No, I think that's the team, bro. I think the Grizzlies suspended him for 25.
No, they wasn't even going to suspend. They just kicked him away from the.
They wasn't going to suspend him.
No, that was the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the team that suspended him.
Yeah, they said 25 games, and because of the investigation and of course the toy gun stuff that popped up. So that's what happened. I think they filed an appeal either for the 25 games.
You know what? I have whatever they do, because I understand that what they're doing is about money.
Yeah.
My issue is he's playing with a game where
Yeah.
what he's doing is bringing, I don't know if he understands this, right? Our culture, unfortunately, with young black men,
Right.
I mean, when you can get gunned down in a cookie store, you can get gunned down in broad daylight driving your car, you can get gunned down
Eating chicken and waffles.
anything, right? Unfortunately, right? So by him saying, I'm a goon, somebody will absolutely come get you.
Yeah,
I don't know
they'll try
what
you
he's
for sure.
thinking. I don't know how many we saw with, what's my man from New York? I could see his face clear as day, but he dropped his location by, he was on Instagram.
Smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pop
Pop
Smoke.
Smoke,
And you
yeah.
could see the address in the backdrop. And they came to get him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He wasn't even saying
That was in L.A. though, wasn't it?
LA.
He was in LA.
Okay, that's what I
He
thought.
wasn't even saying, he wasn't even on that. They just called him flipping.
Yeah.
My man John riding around like we out here. You know what I'm saying? You want this smoke, and they actually do. Somebody is like,
my city, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what he's doing.
Somebody will try him.
And he's
Man,
from Memphis.
man.
It's not like he's from some
And that's a
country
tough
town.
place.
Like
Yeah.
they get busy.
They get
Yeah,
down. Yeah,
for
yeah.
fun.
They
get down.
active,
Yeah.
my boy. Look at
Yeah.
Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah,
Man.
I don't
Dolph
even
could get hit.
understand it.
You could definitely get hit. And he was loved.
Yes.
So it's crazy.
And he was
Respected.
about that life.
Yeah.
You're not even in that arena, but you saying I am. You're attracting something that really is not even. It's not even attractive.
Yeah, that is.
Isn't it crazy?
That's a strong statement too.
The
I
ones who
am.
make it out. What's attractive about you saying "come get me" or "I'ma come get you"? I don't even know what you mean because
I wouldn't even wanna be your homie.
Listen, I'm from Chicago. I was always taught if you up it, you better.
You gotta
use
use
it.
it.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what he's doing. He's playing. I don't know what he's doing.
He playing with fire.
Are you saying you're gonna kill somebody, John? Like, what are you doing? Because you're a millionaire. You're the face of. At one point, he was the face of the league. They was trying to give him the ticket. Like,
And he still
my
almost
man
is, to be honest.
But I don't. He's ruining it.
He is ruining it.
Because the NBA cannot promote you driving around with guns, bro. Like, he's tweaking.
Yeah.
He's tripping.
He's in the bit. I mean, even doing this, like, what
Yeah,
is
like, why?
What? It don't even
The smart ones got security. Like, why do I even need to touch it?
because he rolled with suckers.
Absolutely.
'Cause-
Because I'm like, nothing's funny about it. That's why I said, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of dangerous and it's sad because there's dudes who will really get active and be like, we gonna catch you slipping. Keep dropping the location.
Especially when they got to make name for themselves, too.
Keep going live. Because what they gonna do is, or what they may be thinking, God forbid, is we gonna just rob him and have him looking stupid. We gonna say he flashing guns, but we just took his chain. We just you can edit that. We just took his chain.
Oh, I'm keeping this.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You didn't hear me say it earlier? You're good. I know what it is. Nah, I'll take it out.
So God forbid, let me stay at the same point, right? So you can edit. So God forbid that they don't press him, right? Because if he's pressed, what will he do? Are you going to ruin your opportunity?
Yeah.
Or are you going to now become a laughing stock? Like, see what I'm saying? Which can make you even go crazier because now you trying to prove
now you got to prove a point.
Bro, what are you doing? Even the
ego
rappers
involved.
get security.
Yeah.
Why the ball players trying to tote guns? Like, I don't get it. It's crazy.
You don't even have to be tough because you playing ball. I
You
made
don't.
more money
That's
than
what
you
I'm
playing
saying.
one game. I don't never have
That's
to be
what I'm
tough.
saying. You don't even have to be tough.
Bro, it just don't make sense.
And I don't want to say that it's a matter of being tough. It's kind of foolish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you really think about it, like, can you be tough and not carry a gun? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I do it every
for
day.
sure.
You feel
well,
me?
some days.
Like, whatever
days I
happened
gotta
to being
tote.
able to. I was talking about this the other day. Whatever happened to where somebody hit you, now you got to shoot them?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't hit them back, bro. You can't box.
These people who will run from a fight and wait till they get a gun
There's
and
people
catch
who
you
shoot you in the
days
back.
later.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yep.
It's crazy.
Damn.
I don't know what happened. I'm like,
It's quicker.
quicker, right? But
Stuff.
it's
The worst outcome. Either you're gonna get killed or you're going to jail.
it never ends.
Yeah. Cycle.
And
It
it's,
doesn't end because if you do that, now the goons that I know coming,
oh yeah.
and now it's just and as we
It's
see,
a cycle.
Don't mention Chicago. I mean, we could if you.
I ain't never.
We could talk about when we talking about the back and forth, or how it doesn't end.
Man.
You didn't end that by shooting him. You actually started it because it's gonna keep going. We catch one of yours, you're gonna catch one of mine, and now years later, think about what's this other famous dude with the dreads, King
Von.
You see what I'm saying? Now they were saying Von was a serial killer, my boy.
Dang near.
That's what they were saying. Like Von was on some bodies after.
He
You
was
see what I mean?
He was legit a menace.
But it does not.
gremlin.
The case I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you can't play like that, Ja.
Yeah.
Because you're talking to a generation who actually active, boy.
Man.
I don't know if you're really just playing, like if you're just trying to present something, or if you really think you're gonna get busy.
I want to know
But
who he's
these-
sending the message out to. That's what I want to know.
Whoever you playing with are really anybody. It don't even have to be the dudes you sending them. Somebody could see that and be like, I'm gonna be the one.
I'm gonna test it.
I saw a video the other day, bro, of a lady saying, this young boy was 15. He killed a cop in Chicago. This was recently.
Okay.
This was recently. Killed a female, young female cop. I think she was about 25, bro. About to graduate from college. It was terrible.
Man.
They ran up on this girl and killed her. This boy was 15 or 14 years old, between 14 and 16. Called one of his friends, stupid, told his friend what he did, and the friend turned him in. My thing is, don't put me now, because I don't know if they.
Yeah.
Don't call me and tell me
Like,
that.
don't set me up to where they can come to me and
Yeah,
be
because
like,
now
we
they
know he
like-
talked to you. You in trouble
They
now.
can do anything with these
that's
phones.
exactly what
They know
happens.
don't call me and tell me that. It's a cop. You know they own them, bro.
Oh,
you
yeah.
kill a cop, they.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
They own you. They
And
using every
They getting everything.
Everything.
And everybody.
everything they can do. Can we go? You know what I'm saying?
They pinging
Is there a way to
locations.
subpoena the?
They gonna find your mama. They gonna find your grandma.
They gonna find you kill a cop.
Yeah.
They gonna use every
You
resource.
lucky they don't
have.
kill you immediately. Honestly.
But look what happened. Look what he told a friend though. This is the sad part about what I'm saying. He called his friend and said, you see that story about the cop on the news? Yeah, that's my work. 14, 15 years old talking about that's my work. Now how sick? Now I don't mean sick from I mean like how
No, you right.
how mentally
Yeah.
disabled or whatever the word is, right? Ill, you have to be to be that. Once you see like, oh man, it was a cop. Oh man, it was a girl. It was a lady.
That makes it even worse.
What?
To me, that's just
It's
me.
like how
Shot her in
desensitized
the
are you to
face.
stuff?
I mean, it was
That's
crazy, man.
crazy.
Yeah, a girl. And it's like, and they said that she was in uniform, so they knew what they were doing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, y'all, it's over, bro.
Yeah.
15, it's over. It's over.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see my homie go down. But you called me telling me that stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, my
You
boy.
can't call me.
You
Don't
might
been
be
so
on the-
mad. Like,
Keep-
why you
bro?
Yeah.
keep going? Why you calling me?
Yeah,
I
what
might
are
have
you
fought you
calling
just
me for?
right before I turned you in.
I would have said, "Seen what? I'm Helen Keller."
You know what I'm
What you
saying?
talking about?
But like, I don't even
what
watch
you
the
talking
news.
about,
You see the story about that cop? Yeah, that's my
Immediately.
work. And my boy was like, this idiot called me. They probably already on them. Because it was on the news already. So they had already started rolling the,
Oh yeah.
asking for tips or whatever. And he calling the homies, bragging. And it's like, dude, I guarantee you they already got something.
100%.
You know what I mean? This is a cop. They're going to use every surveillance camera,
Everything.
every
They
ring
get
doorbell.
every angle they can get. Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Everything that's, and you ain't even thinking. You calling people, you have no idea what they already own. If they released it, they already own it, bro.
Oh yeah.
They already own it.
And they use that as a disguise. They
Yep.
act like they don't know nothing.
And they not gonna tell you the specifics
$25,000
of the case.
reward.
And that's what happened when Buddy started knowing the specifics. They knew like this legit because we didn't release that.
Yeah.
We didn't start saying where she got shot. You know him talking about like I said, shooting her in the face and stuff.
It's
But a
weak sauce,
female,
dude.
like I don't even understand this. It's just crazy, man. It's like a whole.
Yeah.
I just want to know where the term for respect for women went. Like, it's one thing that if we feel a certain way about them respecting themselves, right? But it's the way, and I'm gonna just say us, even though it's not. I don't believe us in the room feel this way, but it's the way that guys don't respect women at all, like not even a little bit. And it's crazy. You got moms, you got sisters,
Yeah.
but yet you still feel like this about other women. You'll cuss them out. You'll talk to them,
Fight
dog,
them.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
see the story in Chicago?
Man, listen.
My man was trying. He couldn't even knock her out, and he kept saying, "I'm gonna knock you out."
Yeah.
But he was hitting her like I didn't even want to take any. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he was cocking back.
Yeah, that first hit was crazy.
That
That's
boy,
what I'm saying.
his punch was soft. Yeah.
But he was trying to knock her out. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. He tried.
And you could tell it was over something stupid. You sitting in a fast
Very
food
stupid.
restaurant. You don't even
Waiting
know
on
the
some
person.
chicken.
So you're arguing over what your spot in line or
Yeah.
whatever he talking. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy that now he's dead over an argument in the fast food restaurant about some food.
And all he had to do was
whatever
keep
they
his
was
hands to
arguing
himself.
over.
They could have just left it at an argument. And he
That's
mad.
what I'm saying.
He threw a temper tantrum because she wouldn't do what he wanted her to do.
And that's why I always say, I used to tell the kids, and I say this to this day, life is about decisions. It truly is.
Yep.
You talk to somebody that's sitting in the boardroom making millions of dollars, it's because of some decisions that they made.
Right.
You talk to somebody sitting in a 6x6 cell, it's because of some decisions that they made. It always starts with a decision.
Right.
Life is about decisions. And you have to be able to think. We're in a generation that we want everything quick.
Yeah.
And we act so quickly. This dude had my brain, I'm not saying this to be, but my brain will make me be like, what if her husband is out in the car? Or
Man.
what if, I'm just thinking.
You're a bold individual. You don't
I'm
know what
just
she got.
thinking, like, am I just gonna beat her up and walk out like ain't nothing? What if the dudes in line are with her? I don't even know. What if they just sitting back like, I'm gonna just
wait,
I'm
yep.
gonna let Buddy get busy and we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened?
Yeah. And their son went and got that thing.
You
and
never, this
Man.
ain't the day and age where you get to just do whatever you want and think there's no consequences, bro.
Yeah, unless you're a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even-
not
not
even
even
in that
him,
case.
yeah.
Because now, Thank God. Some of them are having the answer for what they're doing. There's some of them that's in jail. You know what I mean? Some of them getting hit.
Yep.
And then some, but some getting hit.
Look at Derek Chauvin. He actually got punished.
That was Chauvin. That's the Neil. George. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of them get hit. Now, I'm going to say this. I believe that the camera and the outcry from society helped that 100%. Happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do believe that if that camera wasn't there, I don't know how they would have spun that. But when you're looking at it like, okay, how we gonna debunk this? He kneeling on my man's
They had
neck.
already. They would have had it if they didn't have video. They blamed it on him being
his
high.
Or whatever substance was in his system,
they blamed it on
and him having previous medical. They tried to go that route.
Yeah, but that video was too strong evidence.
He was not finna have a heart attack if you wouldn't have kneeled on his neck. My man would have got back in the car and went on about his business, whatever he was on. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Then sometimes we see it on camera and they still get off, and now that's vicious because that happens. Sometimes we see it on camera and they get a year in jail. The one lady just got out, or she's being released soon. That shot the kid that she thought it was her taser.
Oh yeah.
But she actually
she
shot
got
him
on the wrong side, I guess.
She did a year, bro.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So what's she gonna do when she get out? Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my kid. That's all right. I'm gonna let
Gonna
it
be a cop.
And look, listen, I
Gonna
don't
go somewhere and be a cop.
one of the things that I'm gonna ask God when I see him is, why did we have the ability to take another person's life? I think that's like so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that should have even been. That's me talking. I'm not God, right? The system is in place, but I feel like that should have been like something that was not even capable.
Yeah.
That we have the ability to take another person's life, because sometimes, man, it happens so unjustly. You know what I'm saying? I've seen stories where people were like babies sitting in the house and somebody come
spray up the house. Yeah.
You looking for a certain person, you done hit the little sister, and you done killed the baby. You know what I mean? Person wasn't even at home, you done killed the grand.
Right.
See what I mean? Some stuff is just so, well, we don't have answers. There's some hard stuff that happened that
some
people.
gruesome stuff.
You know what I'm saying? There's some hard stuff that happened in people's life, and I just feel like, that's why God is sovereign. And I don't think that's a God thing. God is not saying, I want this baby to die.
Right. He just gave us the choice
You feel
and
me?
ability to do it.
It's just that we have allowed our standard to go down so far. Back in my day, you couldn't even fight a girl without getting, man. If somebody knew I beat up a girl, come on, man.
They
would
laughing
beat
at you.
No, not even laugh at me. It be like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that too, but
Let's show them.
Yeah, use a joke if you
You see
beat
what
up
I'm
a girl.
saying? Yeah, that wasn't even the way my man was hitting that lady that you. Come on, man.
He weak sauce, bro.
Even if I didn't know her, if I'm standing there as a man, I'm not gonna just watch you cock back as many times as because he was hitting her multiple.
He was swinging
trying
tough.
to knock her out.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, they arrested her.
Yeah, they did.
That's
Now,
the crazy. I mean, she got out. But
I agree with that. Like I was a cop for 16 years
Okay.
in the military. I agree with that. Now let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Because the law is, once the threat is not there anymore, because he ran out once they shot him, he ran out the store.
Yeah.
Probably his adrenaline kicked in and he probably was just fight or flight. He ran out the store. Once you go behind the person and finish him off, now you're the threat. Even though he started it, and the cops are supposed to do the same thing. I think it's crazy when you hear about cops shooting people 30 times, 40 times. It's like, what? Nobody's standing up for 40 shots, bro. That's a whole buck.
Yeah.
Especially with what they using. Nobody is taking 40. You're shooting.
No.
If you
shooting
somebody
4-5,
40,
oh,
if you're shooting
no.
40, 30, 20, all these 15 times, you shooting down at the person, bro. Or you missing.
100%.
There's no way somebody is taking 15 , 20 shots.
You shooting with your eyes closed or something.
You see what I'm saying? You missing and that's even a danger because where them bullets going?
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just think it's crazy, man. Like we've allowed the standard to go down so low, and going back to his point of the women. You know what I'm saying? I think you said it. Just like with how we treat women, we've just gradually. It all started with Uncut. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Right? I'm
Back
joking.
with the swipe.
Back when we had video. You know what I'm saying? Video vixen. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I get you, man.
I'm joking. But
Sneak and watch.
the real message, though, man, is we just gradually kept pushing the envelope to where, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To where it just became the norm. Then the music started. Then the songs became about it, and we just made it culture. We made it okay. Yeah. I remember when they would what's the word? I remember when they would like try to boycott NWA and Ice-T and some of the music, right? 2 Live Crew. When I was younger, I remember them. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I remember them boycotting certain artists because of their message, because they felt like it was too derogatory. It was too. You see what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to make is now, you tell me what doesn't go.
Right.
You tell me what you can't say. Mm-hmm. You tell me what you can't show.
They don't care as long as you ain't directing at a particular party.
No, that don't even matter. What matters is if you messing with my money.
That too.
Mm-hmm. Because I understand what you're saying with the particular party, right? But on the same token, I think that's about money too.
Oh, of course.
Because I don't even need to know I don't care what you're doing.
Yeah.
Why do I need to know who you laying with? I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need to know I don't need to know.
Why do you have to,
like for instance, why do I have to say, instead of me just letting my character or who I am speak for me, why do I have to let my preference speak for me? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to lead with, I'm this? I'm that. I'm Democrat. I'm Republican. I'm gay. I'm straight. Why do I have to lead with that, right? Why does that become my, you know what I'm saying? Why does that become my, the umbrella over my head versus just being like, hey, I'm Will, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
Why do I have to lead with, hey, I'm Will and I'm gay? Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm Will and I'm straight.
Yeah. You don't walk up and be like, hey, I'm Jay and I'm a Muslim. Like,
yeah,
that's not how it works.
Like, why do you have to lead with that, though? Like,
just don't make sense.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to lead with that?
I'm a Catholic.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to lead with that? Like, our relationship is based on something, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking to you for a reason, like, you know what I mean? So why do we have to lead with that, though? Like, so I think it's something else with that.
Yeah. I am trying to figure that out, too.
You know what I mean? I think it's something else to that, but I think money, man, has become the to where anything goes.
Yeah.
You know, I even heard something, I don't know how true this is, but you know, like a lot of these artists sign terrible deals. And we could talk about that a little bit if you want, but a lot of these artists, you know, these 360s, you know what that is? Mm-mm. So a 360 deal is where the label gives you this 360 deal, right? And they may say, you know, you're talking about, a lot of these rappers are young guys, right? So you're talking about, I come up to a young guy and say, hey, you know, I'm with this label and I'm gonna give you $5 million. But that's it. So you're gonna go on tour? That's my bread. We're gonna sell this merch? That's my bread. The album can sell 100 million copies? That's my bread. You got your 5 million. So it was a horrible deal because it's period. I don't care what it do.
It's a flat rate.
Flat rate. You get your 5 million, if you get 5 million. It may be 1 million. But if you think about that, so you know they're gonna blow you up, they're gonna go crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So the label do this deal, 360 deal, and these dudes sign the deal, they get this flat rate, and then the label is giving them a stipend.
Right.
Giving them an allowance, my boy. Yeah. And they out here and sold 100 million copies of this album, right? And the label, you know, so they was doing these bad deals. Well, now you have this independent game where the streaming, you can sell 1 billion streams and they give you, you know, it might be $100,000. Billion, bro. You know, so you but you have these kids who will do it just because they probably sleeping on somebody's couch, or they probably, most of them are not coming from great environments or great backgrounds. You know, you can tell by some of the stuff that they saying or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. You know, I think it's a whole nother podcast. You know, to even go to that. But yeah, man. You know, I know we all phone.
It's all right.
You know, whatever we talking about. You
can
can edit it. He gonna edit it. He gonna edit
No,
it.
the whole thing is good. No,
You know what I mean?
Listen,
but I just think, you know, I just think like that's another reason why with this album, because I wanted to speak to the youth, but I wanted to speak to where the message is still there. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Give them something positive to listen to, you know, to where, because I believe that music is so powerful. I really do. I believe that music can put you in a certain space just like a motivational speaker can. Music can motivate you to, you know, when people have a breakup, they listen to certain songs, right?
Yeah.
When people have a wedding, you say you was about to, I don't want to say it again, but
You good.
okay, you know, she might tap in, bro.
I probably already lost a lot of ladies.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right, you know?
But you know, with your situation coming up, you're going to have some certain music there. You know what I mean? You're not going to play no drill music at the wedding, bro. You're going to have some Joe.
Tip drill.
I got a song for you, though, real talk. I got a song for you, though. But you know what I'm saying? You're going to play something that puts you in the space of love.
Yeah.
Put you in the space of commitment. Put you in the space of trust. Put you in the space of, you know what I'm saying, positivity. You know, forever. We're going to do this. Rain, sleet, or snow, I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want something to put you in the space of, not, you know, take it or leave it. You ain't going to play nothing like that. You know what I mean? You're going to play something, not no drill music. We ain't talking about killing. Hold on.
Take me as I am.
You know what
I'm
I
a
mean?
thug.
So that's why I kind of did this too, man, because you know, the youth, like from my church, but I knew that it would go to the entire, you know what I'm saying, whoever will listen, but that was really another reason too, man, you know, to just give the youth something, because like you said, they not listening to Get Right, you know, church, and they're not listening to that, and a lot of them were still listening to secular music. So I was like, maybe I can give them something that's, you know, that they can, you know, as they say, get lit to or whatever, but the message is still there. You feel me? I ain't talking about cussing or sex or hurting nobody or, you feel me?
Straight positive vibes.
Yeah, straight
good,
positive vibe, man.
Man, that's what's up, though. We definitely need to make sure everybody tap into your music. Start promoting that here on our podcast more and on our website. When Jake get that going and on our YouTube.
I mean, we got the Facebook one. I could
okay.
Don't try to play me.
Forgot about that.
I can say that one. I ain't editing that one out.
He grow. You need your knees to grow. That's what it is.
Almost won right there.
You see the dude from Atlanta?
Got the knee surgery.
My man went from 5'7", he's 6'1", bro.
Bro, Jay, look. Come on, bro.
Listen.
We talking about growing pains. He had to learn how to walk again.
Yeah.
But he's 6'1", bro.
I'm
Growing
good on-
pains.
Listen.
He went from not 5'7". He went from 5. Was he 5'5"?
It was like 5'4" or 5'6".
Yeah, he was
Somewhere
like
5'4" or 5'6".
Yeah, 5'5".
Why would you want to do that? I you know what?
My man,
All jokes
6'1".
aside,
6'1".
I would love.
You know
I would
what
have
I'm
loved
saying?
to be taller when I was younger because I mean I played sports, so you know that would have helped me. I could have been somewhere, but after you turn 30 something, I don't really care about growing. Like I am who I am. Who gonna love me is gonna love me. Who gonna like me? Who gonna like me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And honestly, when you get older, height ain't so much of a thing.
Young, you know what I mean? He's young, he's single.
He just wanted to ride the rides on the roller coaster. That's all it was.
That probably was it. I'm 5'6", so don't try to play me.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's
No,
when you get some of those shoes from I'm gonna get you something. You gotta get
the
platforms. The ones with the fish in them, though. The ones with the fish.
Yeah.
I'm good. I like my height, man. But as we wrapping up, man, did you have anything you want to plug in or throw out there?
Yeah. So my website is Will Thomas, WillThomasMusic.co.
Okay.
WillThomasMusic.co. And everything is on the website. All the videos, pictures, booking information, all that's on the website. I'm on YouTube, Will Thomas Vivo. So you go to YouTube, you can see all the videos. Tap in, man. The album should be out at the end of the month. We in July. So if this is later than July, go to the website. Album is out. You know, hit me up. Let's make it happen. That's it, man. You know, I got a show coming up on the 21st. That'll be on the on the website and everything else. So
Where you had a show at?
so I don't know if you know. So I'm plugging Kanisha Johnson.
You know, yeah. That's like we like this. That's like danging my best friend.
So she's doing
Dang it,
you already know what I'm talking about then.
No, I didn't know about her thing that she.
Well, she's doing a mental health symposium.
Oh, that's what she. Okay.
No. It's at a. It's not at a church.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to. She gonna send it out, obviously.
Oh, okay.
She coming on the show too. So,
So she gonna send it out. But she's doing. But that's on the 21st.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I think it's at one of the local. I don't even know the details, to be honest. But it's at one of the local schools, and the venue is dope though, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, the venue is dope. So, tap in. That's a great thing too, though. Mm-hmm. The mental health is such a. I think sometimes we don't get the. We're not told that we can go ask for help. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We feel like we got to hold it in, or we got to. Right. Get it right on our own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great thing. But yeah, on the 21st, we'll be, my sister going to fly in, so we're going to do it free on the, we're going to do it live, man.
I'm going to get them deeds, so I'm going to just put them on there and just throw it out there, because definitely want to be in support. Like we was when y'all was down at Sozo, we definitely going to come to this one too if we can. And
then the October, if that's available, I'm definitely down, man. And if I do something before then, I'm debating. We'll see as far as like a album release or something. Okay. I'm not sure at this point yet, because I just wanted to, like I said, man. My intention is not really to be rich. I'm comfortable. I'm blessed. Like I said, what God is gonna do, He's gonna do. He don't need me to help him. Right. You know what I'm saying? He can work it out. So whatever's gonna be is gonna be.
We're so glad that you're blessed. That the Bible says, "Blessed to be a blessing." That watch you got on right there.
I'm coming from church, man. So I got on the little drip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, bless us, bless us.
You know what I'm saying? Where to play that, man? What a back.
That's what we gonna start doing. We got guests come on, just collect the offering. We appreciate y'all coming. Hey man, why don't you put something in there real quick? Thank you, sir.
What a basket.
That's gonna be dope. Funny. Man, JC, you got anything you want to throw out, bro?
Man, I always got something. Man, just really tap in, faithfullyunited.org for upcoming events. If you don't know, that's a nonprofit organization that I am in charge of, and I plan events. So yeah, definitely come on, tap in. So
any events coming up?
I canceled everything for July. So August will be starting back up. I mean, August,
Mm-hmm. Coming here soon.
Coming fast,
quick.
Man.
It's going quick.
Yeah, these years is even going by fast, man.
Man, they are.
Jeez, we already mid-July.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
The 9th,
we just had Christmas last week. This is outrageous, man.
It's wild. My birthday is Wednesday.
Is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Man, appreciate it. So blessings.
Happy birthday.
That's
what's
up.
What a basket, man.
You
gotta
they just put it up. They just put it up, man.
He said we use Cash App. We don't have a basket.
Look,
we use Cash App.
Right.
Cash App named the basket.
Come on, let me drink the Man, Trav, you got anything you want to throw out? Twitch?
It's the usual, man. Follow me on your Twitters, your Facebooks, Instagram, Snapchats, all that. Travis 2Time. Follow me out. Check out everything there.
Man. Hey, and I do like the new stuff that you posted on the OnlyFans. No homo, but yeah, that was on point though. Oh, that was on. I said no homo.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I'm gonna make sure it's still paused, man. I'm gonna make sure it's still paused. Man, listen, Will, man, we definitely appreciate you for coming on. We definitely got to do this again.
Thanks for having me.
It was, it was definitely some enlightening things that you threw out there. My fault. That's that tired, that 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep kicking my butt. But man, we do appreciate you coming in with us, definitely dropping some knowledge, definitely dropping some things that I'm going to go back and replay and definitely pick some things out of it, because it was definitely some stuff to use in life and on the regular. Man, and definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for having me,
It's great.
Otherwise, I'd just be talking to myself. No, I'm joking. But yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's been a blast. You know.
Until next time, man.
I think that's what we're missing. You know, iron sharpens iron.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? And I think that's just kind of what we're missing. And yeah, I'm glad to be a part of the movement.
Yes, sir.
Networking
Be
is
back
is
for the next
important.
album.
Yep, for sure.
Come back for the next album. We already working on it.
You already know.
Yeah.
So,
Man, other than that, man, listen, we appreciate y'all. We definitely love that y'all stay rocking with us and supporting us. We can't wait till the next time when we get to do something live and that you guys can show up. Other than that, man, we'll holler at y'all. Stay blessed.
Peace.
Man, I forgot to do positive at the end of the
I'm walking the bull, go, out for the. I'm walking the bull, go, out for the, 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 out for the.